Okay, let's go, John.
All right. We are just about ready to go. That's ball one. Quarter Worcester to the right. Already starting with the quarter Worcesters here at Riverwalk Lanes, Amesbury, Massachusetts.
All right, buddy, go get it now. Five up, go get it.
Last week we had a game and we tried to guess how many quarter Worcesters there would be. Let's go with 4 being the magic number this time. Oh, leaving just the 10 pin up there. I know already, Rick. Let's say 4 because that one right there. What's going on, Brian? Good to see you, buddy. I like that too, Rick. You're the first one here and the first person to like it. I like that. James, what's happening, buddy? Good to see you, my man. No likes so far on TikTok. Come on now, guys. As soon as you start joining in, you got to start liking things. Chris Jones off to the right leaves the diamond to the left. Ooh, John Starner way off to the left there. Diamond made like that. Great shot there, Chris Jones. Starner still off to the left right now.
Got the 10, buddy.
Alright, leaving just the head pin. That's a sloppy salmon right there. Exactly, Rick. Exactly. Alright, Ryan Southall on the left. Ooh, off the head pin. Just to the right. Ryan Southall in almost the exact same spot. What's going on, Michael? Who's playing tonight? We got Hingham tonight here at Riverwalk Lanes in Amesbury, Mass. Hingham is the South Shore Country Club's team. There you go, 2 10s right there. No picture. You should be able to see a picture. Anyone else is having an issue, let me know. A little off the head pin there. Ryan Southall, great first ball. Just at the half Worcester to the left. Jeep dude, this is called candlepin bowling and it is the best kind of bowling there is. Oh no, way to the left there. Aye. That's what I assumed, McTangle, but you never know. Oh, right where he should have been on that ball. It's always easier on that third throw. I love hearing that, Joe. I love hearing that. John Zappi on the right, JJ Tourigny on the left. JJ moving up in the order after that hot start that he had last week. Hey, welcome, Timothy. Good to see you. Oh, I love to hear that. I love to hear it. The more subscribers we get, the more people that we're going to have coming into the chat. So I like that. Yeah, all over the head pin on his first ball. Zach, I can't read what you're saying. So if you're using a word that TikTok might not want you to use, make sure you clear that up. Spell it a different way or something. Oh, hit that piece of wood right there. No luck at all. Hey, that's a political thing. We don't talk politics here. Either way, we don't talk politics. These are candlepin bowling balls they use. If that's what you're asking. Their specific brand, I don't know what they're using. What's going on, Renee? Good to see you. Yeah, Jeff might be working tonight, so I don't know if he's going to be able to moderate. Always a Friday night, Doug. What's going on, Corey? Good to see you, buddy. Oh, beautiful ball there from John Zappi. Left the 5-7-10, but luckily the 7-pin went. And he's got some nice wood up there to work with. Man, boy, with the heart me, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Biggs, I'm doing great. Had a beautiful day here in Massachusetts. It was beautiful, sunny, 65 degrees today. I went out for a 4-mile walk. I'm feeling good today. Feeling good today. What is going on, Pops? I'm not bowling tonight. This is the Pro Bowlers. And while I'm good enough to sub once in a while, I'm not good enough to be on a full team. So, just here watching the same as you guys. Yeah, it absolutely gorgeous here today. Just had to get out in the sun. It was the first time I've seen the sun, I feel like, in months. Beautiful ball there from Baker. So it was good to get out there. Had lunch with my dad. We went to a local place and had some lunch. It was good. Always good to see my father. All over it. Back-to-back spares for these guys. Woo-hoo. Man, I was just happy for it to hit in the 60s today. It's the first time I felt the 60s since I was out west in the desert. Sean Baker on the head pin. Great ball there. I just wanted that beautiful sunshine, the nice warm temps. Oh, still falling for him. Okay. Nice piece of wood there too. Both guys have nice spare opportunities. They got to hit it though. I love having you, Pups. You have to come back sometime. Oh, both guys missed their shots right there. John, I'm doing great. Like I was just saying, it was a beautiful day today, and I had lunch with my dad, so, you know, good day all around. Finished work, and then my dad happened to text me and say, hey, I'm going to be over at this restaurant if you want to stop by. Sarge with the heart me, thank you, thank you. Heart me is the most important thing to send on TikTok, so I appreciate that. I'm happy to be back, Ted. Like, I like the West, but New England's just home to me. Strike from Mark Ricci, let's go. Oh, Meatloaf was the real deal, Rick. Seeing that concert on Saturday was awesome. Whoa, nice try there. What's going on, Rossi? Good to see you. Lee, what's happening, buddy? Winchell. Unbelievable that didn't go. That is the worst. Yeah, it's definitely... Mark definitely put something down there to stop that. That's unreal. These are technically not my home lanes, but it is Mark Ricci's home lanes, who's up there on the left-hand side. Mark Ricci is the owner here at Riverwalk Lanes. Absolutely, Rick. That's what John had just said, too, that's the shot of the week right there. I am here almost as much as I am at Academy, but Academy is still my home lanes. 80 today, huh? I heard about those thunderstorms. Yeah, they're pretty rough down there. How's that foot feeling? Or the ankle? Yeah, my brother Jeff must be working today. It's not like him to miss this much of the live. He just got a new job where he might be working nights more. Academy Lanes in Haverhill, Massachusetts is my home lanes. I'm in 2 leagues there, but this place is definitely the closest to where I live. Perfectly. That works. Mullet Mafia, oh, what's happening, buddy? Good to see you as always. Yeah, we got over 100 people watching right now. I love seeing that. Yeah, that's what I love about watching the Pro Bowlers is they are so precise with their throws. Like even when like I'm on my game, I still feel like these guys are just better than me, you know? Renee, thank you for the rose. Academy is where it's in the Bradford part of Haverhill. It's right on. I don't know the name of the street. I'm sorry. Colorado was gorgeous. Yeah, we went to see like the Garden of the Gods, and we went to Pueblo, and checked out some trails and some mountains out there. And I wasn't there very long, but the time I did spend there, it was so nice. So nice. Well, it's still Haverhill. Yeah, it's on Main Street. There you go. I don't consider Bradford its own town. You know, Bradford's just a neighborhood of Haverhill. Yeah, get them likes up. What do we have? 2,000 likes? You live next to the Garden of the Gods? I was just up there, Mad Dog. The place was gorgeous. I'm not bowling tonight, Isaac. This is the Pro Bowlers. I'm just here watching, same as you guys. Yep. Oh, so then you must know where Academy Lanes is. Right next to the Wicked Axe place, right next to your Roma Joe's. Yeah, just streaming tonight, just hanging out, watching some great bowling. John Starner missing to the right there. What's going on, Happy Reaper? Yeah, that place unfortunately now is just a parking lot for a medical center. So sad when that happened. This is still string 1. We literally just started at 7:30, so we're just a few minutes in right now. Nice shot. Running down the 4 horsemen right there. Yeah, it's always nice to see the lefties up there. When did Academy Lanes open? It opened in 1963. Because they just had their 60th anniversary a couple of years ago. And they had their sign up for a way long time. Oh, look at that. Great throw from Ryan Southall. So it's weird that I actually happen to know how long Academy Lanes has been around. Ryan Southall asking his teammates where to make this shot. Always a good idea. If you have any questions, you always ask your teammates. Oh, what a try. Dizzy D, this is called candlepin bowling, and it is the best kind of bowling there is. Pretty much only found in northern New England and Atlantic Canada. Yep. I just answered that wrong, so hopefully you were listening. Yeah, it's a very fast-paced form of bowling. There's not a lot of waiting around. It's just go, go, go. Not a lot of strikes, but this is definitely more of a spare game than anything else. Heath, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. What's going on, John? Having a great day today. No, this is not duck pin.
All right, buddy, go get it
Duck
now.
pin bowling pins look more like 10 pins but short. Ours are tall and skinny like a candle. And our balls are a little bit smaller than a duck pin ball. Beautiful ball there. No luck whatsoever. Listen to Steph. Tap, tap, tap that screen. Keep the likes coming in. The more likes we get, the more viewers we get. This is in Amesbury, yes. This is Riverwalk Lanes, Amesbury, Massachusetts. Oh! Oh! What a cut that one was right there. That was a beautiful spare right there.
Okay, come right back here. Come right back.
Yeah, I went out to lunch with my dad and then went for a nice long walk to walk off the drinks that we had. No, generally in candlepin, you want to throw a hard fastball accurately. Accuracy is the most important thing, but speed is number 2. I know in 10 pin it's different, but generally in candlepin a faster ball works. Nice hit there from JJ Tourigny. Yeah, a couple nice shots there in a row. I was wondering what food I might pick. Yes, so Riverwalk Lane still uses pencil and paper to keep score. They want to go with the vintage feel, so that's what they're going to keep doing for a little while. At the end of the game, I'll give you guys all the scores and how everybody did, but I can't keep score and talk to you guys and stream and do all that stuff all at the same time. It's too much for me. Yeah, Rick was just saying that the candle pins are heavier than a candle pin ball. So that's why you got to put some speed on it to get that momentum. Here, there's only 8 lanes. It is a very small bowling alley. A good average. If you can average out 100 in most leagues, you're going to be one of the better bowlers in your league. If you can average of 115 to 120, you can bowl with these guys in the Friday Night Pro League. And if you can average a 135, you'd be the best in the game. What's going on, Chris? Good to see you, buddy. I feel like as long as I've been watching bowling, he has been. Oh, 259. I'm sure your highest score was a 245. Didn't realize we had Chris Sargent watching. Yeah. Yeah, someone had said, Melissa had said Main Street. Phil, when you clap, can you lift that arm? When you clap, can you lift that arm? Because when you clap with the arm there, no, you can leave your arm on there. Yeah, it just, it just makes the stuff shake when you did that. Oh, okay. You use a 10-pin bowling ball. Okay, that makes more sense to me. Travis with the heart me, thank you. Exactly, big ball bowling. I don't ban people, Jones, unless you are rude in any way. As long as you're a normal human being, you know, there's no reason to ban anyone. It is definitely different, and the more you watch, the more you ever actually do. Oh, great shot from Mark Ricci. The more you do it, the more you enjoy it. This is a great game. I say it all the time, but candlepin bowling is the best kind of bowling there is. Every spare shot is different. You never know what the pins are going to do, where the pins are going to lay. See what's happening in with a heart me. Thank you, thank you. So the biggest reason, in my opinion, this didn't spread outside of New England, there was a lot of gatekeeping back in the day. And then the people who make the machines in the back make more money on 10-pin machines. And that is the biggest reason right there. And the companies that used to make the candlepin machines just stopped making them because they make way more on 10-pin machines. Can I show a close-up of a ball? Sure. Give me a few minutes. Give me a minute. Mark's team is playing against Hingham tonight. No Jeff tonight. Yeah, he must be working. He got a new job, and he wasn't sure about the hours. This is not the same as duck pin bowling. No, duck pin bowling, duck pin pins look like 10 pins, but shorter. And ours are tall and skinny like a candle. And our ball is a little bit smaller. There is only one outside of New England that's 10 pin and candlepin. There's only one in the entire United States that's like that outside of New England. Here's the ball size, by the way. That's what it looks like. Yeah, it just fits right in the palm of your hand. That's a lane ball, so, you know, it's kind of beat up a little bit, but...
And they're coming back a little, so I think they're getting caught up on the curtain.
Jeff's secretly bowling. Yeah. No, like he was getting a new job, so he said he might not be able to be here as often. Which is sad. 300 has never happened in Candlepin, that is correct. Yep. 245 is the most that's ever happened, and it's actually happened twice. Ralph Semb was the first one to get it, and Chris Sargent was the most recent. Yeah, I don't think a 300 will ever happen. 12 strikes in a row is just almost impossible in this game. No. Duck pin pins are much smaller than 10 pins, and their ball is only a 4-pound ball. Yes, so it is only an 8-lane house instead of Academy, which is the largest candlepin bowling alley in the world. And there's only 8 lanes here, so you know, it can be just a quiet. It's hard to find this place. It is. It's upstairs, behind 2 different businesses. It can be a tough place to find. Bumpers have nothing to do with a perfect game. Anybody who could throw a perfect game isn't using the bumpers anyway. That is true. I mean, there has been one recorded 300 in history. I did that one, though. If you just look at my video from last April 1st, you can see me throwing a 300. Have you seen that video, Ryan?
Yeah. Put together.
What do you mean put together? No, you don't want to try to... I mean, a little bit of a hook at the end is fine, but generally you just want to throw a straight ball.
Nothing does.
It's all about consistency here. Hard, straight balls work the best. I was very proud of that video, by the way. You don't understand how hard and how many times I had to wear the same exact outfit to my league night to get all 12 strikes. Like the first week I had 3 strikes that week, and that's what got me thinking about it. And then it was like maybe 1 a week. It was all the same alley, okay? It was all still Academy lanes. I wish that were true, but I'm not even bowling tonight. There's no oil on the lanes, Jones. These are straight straight wooden lanes, and that's it. No. Candlepin lanes don't use oil. Steph's not wrong. We got 153 people in here. Each one gives 100. We're up to like 14,000. So, yeah, no, just sometimes like grease can get on the ball from the machine, and stuff can get on the ball. So they just like to wipe it down to make sure that it's all the same every single time. Again, consistency here is the most important thing. I don't wipe my ball down, but a lot of people do. How can you be sleeping? Although I have been told my voice is ASMR quality, but hopefully I'm not putting you to sleep. John Zappi off the headpin. I should make some ASMR candlepin videos. That would be a good video, I bet. Another thing to think about with if you had a big hook, there's 12 inches between all those pins down there. So if you did have a big enough hook, you could miss all the pins by going in between them. Yeah, so Dakota, your first ball is the exact same as 10 pin with strike if you knock them all down. Your second ball is the exact same as 10 pin with a spare. Your third throw is the only difference in scoring between this and 10 pin, and that is total pin call only. So if you knock them all down your third throw, it's just a 10 and that's it. Nothing extra. But everything else scoring-wise is the exact same. Read more bedtime stories at night. I mean, it works for my kids.
Right on that shot.
Did that whisper do it for you? Did that do it for you? No, I'll go 10 pin bowling about once a year, just to do something a little different. But for the most part, I am a candlepin bowler. Oh, somebody asked me to whisper like they do in golf, so I thought I would just do my golf imitation. Typical high average in a league is 100. If you can average 100 in most leagues, you're going to be one of the best bowlers in your league. If you can average a 120, you can bowl with these guys. If you could average a 135, you would be the best in the game. Was it creepy? Yeah, I try not to be too creepy, but every once in a while it just happens. I can't help it. Yeah, generally, if you take a 10 pin average and cut it in half, that would be your candlepin average if you were consistent. So no, my average is not a 120. No, I'm about a 105. Lisa with some hand hearts. Thank you, thank you. Always good to see you, Lisa. I mean, candlepin is like duckpin, just like it's like 10 pin. It's still bowling. It is not the same as duckpin though. Candlepin pins are a lot taller and skinnier. Our ball is smaller. And we leave the fallen pins up there to make our spares and our 10s. Yes, Ted, I am decent, but not quite on these guys' level. Yeah, these guys would be throwing a lot of perfect games if they were 10 pin bowlers. you got a 111 average. Put your name out there, and you never know. You're a Western Mass guy, though, aren't you? It's tough to get on one of these teams if you're in Western Mass. I don't go 10-pin bowling, no. I am a candlepin bowler. Oh, wow, okay. I wasn't even close then. Winchell on the head. Threading the needle right there with that pin. Winchell barely made that one, but he made it. Doesn't matter how you make it. Yeah. Max has tried the two-handed thing. Max is pretty decent two-handed. But there's no reason to throw two-handed in candlepin. Yeah, I definitely know Corey. Yeah, we bowled together in the Jordan Britton's Nico thing. What's going on, Clam Diver? How are you, buddy? Wow, 500 people watching right now on YouTube. Let's go. Make sure you guys all like it then. We only got 18 likes over here. We got to get that number up. Everybody should be liking, following, subscribing, all that good stuff. Yes, they can stand up on either end. Obviously, they're a little thinner at the top and bottom and wider in the middle, but not by much. But yeah, it doesn't matter which way they fall. There's a top and bottoms are the exact same. Double tap that screen. Mississippi, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. More people need to see candlepin bowling across the country. You'll never see a string on a candlepin. It would make no sense. Since we leave the fallen pins up there, if we had strings on them, they would get all knotted up. It would be a disaster. Can I explain the 3 rolls? Sure, David. It's almost the exact same as 10-pin. Your first ball is still a strike. 12 strikes is still a 300, the exact same. Yep, just look me up as Tony Levesque on YouTube if you want. The second ball is still a spare, same exact as 10-pin. Hit 1 ball out of your next frame, add it in. Your third throw is the only difference in score. It is total pinfall only. So if you knock them all down, it's just a 10, and that's it. Nothing extra. So basically, it's just a way to help your score a little bit. This is Riverwalk Lanes in Amesbury, Massachusetts. Having your own ball helps, but not nearly like it does in 10-pin. 10-pin has technology in all the balls. Candlepin bowling balls are just more consistent if you have your own. My highest is only a 164, so no. If you've never been to New England, you would never have seen this before. It's a very regional form of bowling, but it is the best kind of bowling, honestly. What's the over-under of what? The balls can weigh between 2 pounds 4 ounces and 2 pounds 7 ounces. No, these lanes are not fast. These guys are just good bowlers. There are slightly different weights, 2 pounds 4 ounces, 2 pounds 7 ounces.
Come on, yeah!
Great throw. But really, most people who have their own sets are going to use either 2 6s or 2 7s. Yep. Yeah, that's true. All the Maritimes of Canada usually play candlepin also. Candlepin or 5-pin. Yes, generally it is very difficult to strike. Most pro bowlers only average about 1 strike per game. So obviously, non-pro bowlers throw even less than 1 per game.
Help it!
Strikes in candlepin are kind of rare. Like, yeah, you got to hit the head pin, you got to hit it well. This game is, the skill really comes on your second, your third throw. Making those spares, making those tens. I've heard of rubber band candlepin, but I've never tried it, never even seen it, honestly. Like, I've seen pictures, but I've never seen anyone actually bowling it. Wow, great hit right there. Nice 10. I assume so, but I am far from an expert on Canadian bowling. Far from an expert.
Nice. Get out of the way.
Unless you're in northern New England, Dalton, or Maritimes in Canada, you most likely have no candlepin places near you. But what you have to do is next time you come up to New England, you know, catch a Red Sox game, catch a Patriots game or something, and then do candlepin bowling over here. Unbelievable. All that wood up there, and it just deflected it completely. All that wood, and all of it did was just block it. JJ Tourigny up on the right, John Zappi up on the left. Yeah, New Brunswick has a lot of candlepins. I do know that. Yeah, we're going to see a strike right here. Calling it now. From Zappi. This is Riverwalk Lanes in Amesbury, Massachusetts. All right, maybe next time. Maybe the next one. Whoa! Ho, 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 ho. Oh, wow. Naomi, this is called candlepin bowling, and it is the best kind of bowling there is.
Come on out!
No, the wood just deflected it. There was, you generally want to throw a faster ball. You really do. I know 10-pin bowlers, that is not the case, but it really is. Alex, yeah, this is called candlepin bowling. It's the best kind of bowling there is. The pin's more active than duck pin. I think so because they're taller. Duck pin scores are still higher because the ball is a little bit bigger, but I think the pins are a little bit better here in candlepin. Go, JJ, nice spare. Attaboy, kid. No, not yet, Linda. They're due, though. I mean, sometimes I wish that were true, Rick. I had more than a few the other night, Linda. That's why I posted that video. I actually bowled really well on Tuesday night. I was happy with that. Wacky Bowler Riverwalk Lanes in Amesbury, Massachusetts has 8 lanes here. No oil on the lanes, no. Candlepin lanes do not use oil at all. Even the guy behind the counter was watching, and he came over to me at one point and said, "Tony, you've had a lot of strikes tonight, huh?" I was like, yeah, I have. Wish I could put them all together. Oh, there's a strike right there. That's what I meant. I meant buggea was going to throw a strike. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've bowled it here before.
Come on.
It's the mermaid flavor.
Well, Doug, if you follow me, you can watch a lot of Candlepin because I go live every Tuesday night and every Friday night, and then randomly on Sundays and randomly other times, but every Tuesday and every Friday. Yeah, I don't remember what my final was. I think it was in the 560s, but it could have been even more than that. No, it was definitely more than that. It was in the 590s, like 580s. Right now, these are the only two teams here. Yeah, this is the travel league, so they're the only two bowling for the pro league. Every once in a while, open bowlers will come in though. Mr. Nat 1, can you believe it? This is called candlepin bowling, and it is the best kind of bowling there is. Yeah, you can definitely watch a lot of them, but for now, you guys get to watch me. And I think I'm pretty good. So I could, but remember this. Do you remember that game that I had a 69 a couple weeks ago? Yeah, that would not be acceptable in this league. Yeah. Now, all these guys average like a 110 plus, usually in the 115s to 120s. I can't compete with that. You can watch me on Tuesdays when I bowl, Isaac. That is true. Even the PBA finals, I was watching that the other day. Yeah, I thought they were bad. Neither guy even hit 200. I was like, aren't these guys supposed to be good? They just win the PBA finals and they're throwing like 180s. I've done that in 10 pin. It was on TV, yeah, of course. I thought it was going to be good bowling, but it ended up not being. I mean, it's nice seeing professionally like stuff on TV. I wish I had that kind of money where I could put real cameras up and everything else. Production value is just great on it. It was a 139, I believe. John Winchell, there you go. Great throw. It was. They said it was very, 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 very difficult pattern. But I don't know what that means because I'm a candlepin bowler. So I was just disappointed that I didn't see a 300. Maybe I'm wrong by thinking that, but I was just expecting, especially in the PBA finals, to throw at least a 200. Like, at least. Stoner Dan, we just got to get somebody with some money out there. As soon as we get some money, somebody with some money to really enjoy candlepin, and then they start growing it, we're not going to see it anywhere else. Right, exactly, John. Like, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. He's anxious. He wants to bowl. He just wants to get going. Like, let him go.
I think I've said that, John. Like, I just expected to see more.
His name is John, not Boudreaux. Johnny Boudreaux used to do that shit.
Well, thank you, Mr. Nat One. Now, probably more than that, just because you gotta buy the property, you gotta make new machines. There's a whole bunch of stuff that needs to be done. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Great shot, young man.
And then to really get it, you probably got to have a few different centers getting it open, not just one center.
Let's try hockey.
2 in a row. Let's go. Maybe you can get 3 next time. Hi, Dalton. Good to have you. Hopefully we see you again soon. Watch out though, Mr. Nat One. We got Travis right there. She could block you right now. Could a regular bowling alley convert to this? Sort of, but not really. So the lanes are the exact same, the ball returns are the exact same. The machine behind it though is the key difference. It is a completely different machine. Like, not even close to the same machine. So if you got new pin setting machines, sure. But that would be an expensive fee. Yeah, and you wouldn't have to oil the lanes, which is great. Lighter pins, lighter bowling balls, yes. And 3 throws, and we leave the fallen pins up there. That's about the biggest differences between the two. I thought that was the right spot to put that one.
Oh, here, come on, Al.
Well, I'm hoping, Sully, that they are able to just open up a new place. You know, just move to a different alley, a different building, and keep all their stuff. This is definitely harder than 10-pin by a significant amount, scoring-wise at least. It's always the new moderators that like to ban Mr. Nat One. Yes, spares and strikes are the exact same as 10-pin. The only difference is the 3rd throw, which is total pinfall only. Oh, great throw right there. Let's go. Brian Southall finding the hole right there. You're not new. I think you're one of the older ones at this point. You've been around for at least a year now, so. We are right now in the final 2 frames for each bowler. He has been for a little while, Linda. I feel like it's been like a few weeks in a row now. I mean, I work in an LGS, Mr. Nat One, so I should understand that. You don't want to throw it as hard as you can, but you do want to put some speed on the ball. You want to be accurate. You want to throw it as hard as you can accurate. Accuracy is key in this game. Yeah, I mean, Brian, as adults, I think most when you're in your 30s and 40s, most sports end up becoming a lemonade drinking sport.
Finish.
Correct. If you knock them all down, it's just 10 with no carryover. Yep. Wow. Second full set. That's crazy. Oh, I work at a local game store, so I sell D&D stuff, Magic the Gathering products, Warhammer stuff. Many forms of dice. You didn't know that, Mr. Nat One? Yeah, I have another part-time job working at a small store like that. I am an expert in all things D&D, Magic the Gathering, Warhammer. Maybe not Warhammer as much. Everyone else in the store likes Warhammer, so I let other people handle that stuff. Rick, I think if I had to go to church, that's what I would do too.
Nice shot.
Oh, we have some of the most beautiful dice at my store right now. We just got gemstone dice, so they're $110 for a set of dice, but they're like actual native gemstones. Wrong spiking the thing is not okay, Anton. Come on now. Oh boy. This is definitely bowling. Yep. It is not the 10 pin that you might be used to, but it is definitely bowling. It's candlepin bowling, and it's the best kind. No, I'm sorry. Wow, what a shot. I asked Mark if he could overhand throw it. He said not tonight. Although you could, as long as you still get it before the lob line, you could submarine throw it. So, you know, if you got like a little, I don't even know, Casey Fossum in you could throw it sidearm. How about that? I rarely go practice just because I'm in a bowling alley 3 or 4 times a week. It's kind of enough for me. Every once in a while, if one of my other friends want to go bowling with me, we'll go practice, but it's mostly just for fun if I go otherwise. I don't know if it would break the ball, but it certainly wouldn't be good for the ball or the lanes themselves. I had a, that might have been mine, because I remember Chris Cass broke his during a Friday night. Brand new ball. Dropped it on the floor and it broke. Oh, there's no Jeff here tonight. Yeah, Jeff got a new job, so I don't know how much he's going to be able to be here watching the live anymore. I will. Just a little off to the side. Just taking up. That was some bad wood right there. There are different weights, but it doesn't matter nearly as much as you might think. It can go between 2 pounds 4 ounces and 2 pounds 7 ounces. Right? But he got a new job. I'm happy for him. He had been out of work for a couple weeks, so it was good for him to get a new job. Happy for him. Ooh. My favorite bowler from back then, Rico Baldinelli, which is kind of a weird one, but I ended up knowing him personally. He ended up being my neighbor at one point, and just a nice guy, just awesome all around. And the whole Baldinelli family is great. I ended up getting to know Rico really well. Andy ended up marrying my sort of aunt, so it's good. You watch, Rico used to be really good back in the day too. He's pretty much stopped bowling now. Mark Ricci off the head pin. Yes, yeah, I bowl on Tuesday nights. He's definitely not a hockey player. He's a pro wrestling referee, believe it or not. Mark Ricci is. So you might have seen him do some wrestling events. Not everybody can get the balls that far over their heads. They've just been doing it for years, and that's how they throw the ball. Yeah, definitely. Oh, poor Leo's. Leo's was my home alley for so long. John Winchell off to the left, but somehow still hitting the head pin there. Got 3 out of the 4 back row pins. Piece of wood looks kind of questionable right there. Off to the left. Jeff Buggea is going to go down there and check it just to make sure. Obviously, no oil on the lanes, otherwise you guys would be seeing somebody fall, but obviously. How do you learn to do that? Just practice over and over again. Mark Ricci, turn around, talking to his teammates about how to make this shot. Winchell trying to, yeah, everything with a 7-pin. Wouldn't the ball fall? What do you mean by that? When you bring it above your head. I had a great night on Tuesday. Yeah, I bowled really well. I had close to a 600. It was pretty good. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. But you're going to have to come to the United States and give it a try for a little bit. No, like you hold on to the ball. Like there's no finger holes or anything, so you're actually holding on to the ball. It's just like a baseball when you put it over your head. Puzzle piece time. Yeah. Give you guys the scores in just 1 second. Thank you very much. After they both throw their first ball, in case they throw strikes. It's kind of in between the two. Not quite as big as a softball. If you've ever played bocce, it's the same size as that. My average is a 105. Neither guy hit a strike. So I'll show you guys the scores here on TikTok first. For Hingham, yeah, 114, 118, 121. Good scores there. 548 to 526. So Hingham wins the game 1. There you go. There's the scores on YouTube. Again, Hingham wins 548 to 526. Well, just some regular numbers up there right now. Nothing too crazy for anybody. There you go, Jeff. Thank you. No, it's not bad at all. I know of 5-pin bowling. I have never tried it. I would like to someday. I love playing pool, but I don't do it like even in a league. I just do it usually when I've had a few drinks at the bar. Then we go over and play some pool. Because I like to stay busy. Tips on what to do to work on your average. Oh, nice strike there. The easiest thing, Ty, would say bowl more. Bowl with better bowlers than yourself. Bowl in more competitive leagues. You're going to lose a lot, but you will get better. Just being around other bowlers seems to help a lot. And then you can always ask, because I don't know you personally, so I don't know necessarily what we could be working on to fix what keeping you at an 80 average. But if you bowl a lot, you bowl with better bowlers than yourself, you are going to get better. Yep, this is called candlepin bowling, and it's the best kind of bowling there is. Where do you find this? You'll find candlepin bowling in northern New England and Atlantic Canada. This lane in particular is Riverwalk Lanes in Amesbury, Massachusetts. Oh, Ryan Southall finding the hole right there. That is called a half Worcester. Yeah, this is definitely a harder form of bowling than 10-pin bowling.
Oh, there we go.
A bunch of my friends do dart leagues, but I've been able to avoid that so far.
Yes.
Yes. I'll agree with that too. Mechanically, it is easier. Yes. You're generally just throwing a hard, straight ball the exact same way. You don't need to worry about oil patterns. You don't have to worry about a lot of that stuff that 10-pin bowlers worry about, the topography. No. Like, don't get me wrong. I enjoy darts for fun, but I definitely do not want to join a dart league. Zero chance I want to do that. What's going on, Michael? How you doing, buddy? Planet X, we just got to get somebody with a little bit of money who wants to invest in this game. Everybody I know says the same thing. We want candlepin here. We want candlepin there. Okay, let's give it to them. No, never. Your arms generally don't hurt in candlepin. Generally, your knees will go first. We slide a lot, and a lot of us happen to have a little extra weight on us. So when you stop really hard on that knee, it seems to give you a little bit of knee damage. I generally prefer Academy, yes. I know, we all want candlepin in the Midwest. Mostly just because it's more updated. You know, it's a little nicer around. More people show up, so nothing against Riverwalk. I love Riverwalk, but between the two, I just happen to like Academy. I have not been to Diamond Junction, no. That is always the case, Isaac. Even in 10-pin right now, more lanes are closing than opening. A bowling alley is just not the best thing. If you ever want to make money, don't buy a bowling alley. Like, that is... A bowling alley is not a good way to make money. Yeah, that's exactly what we need, yes. Somebody with that kind of money. I'm not bowling tonight, no. This is the pro bowlers. And while I'm good enough to sub once in a while, I'm not good enough to be on a regular team. Wow. Taking a 10-pin out right in the face.
Yeah, that a boy.
I mean, if we had Musk money, we could definitely do it. Much better ball from Zappi on that one. Much, much better. Great shot there. Yes, that is very true, Stoner Dan. Yes. There are times that we can compete very well against some of these guys. And then there's other times when I throw a 69, like I did a couple weeks ago. King of the River is very much not a competitive necessarily. It is, but it's 100% handicap tournament. So because of that, anybody can win. I'll talk about it all the time, Lee. I just don't like it when people bring it up when I'm doing something good or something. Steph with all the shares. Let's go. There's a reason Steph is my favorite person watching right now. Look at all them coming in. Oh, I love it. It's going good, Eddie. It's going well. Right, when you do it, I don't like it. But when I do it, it's okay. Can kids play this? Of course, yeah. It's actually easier for kids to do this than 10-pin because the ball's a lot lighter. So you'll see kids being pretty decent at this, and the elderly, like the Coffee League Academy on Wednesdays has at least 100 bowlers in it. It's crazy. Keep those shares coming. More people need to see this game, so I love it. Yeah, there's no string pin here. Never in candlepin will you see a string pin. The repair isn't super difficult because they're very easy to work on, but there are no new manufacturers. That is always the case. So, yeah, that is the biggest issue candlepin has right now, is there's nobody making new machines. Cora, what's happening? No oil on a candlepin lane. No. How much does the ball cost if you buy your own? So if you want, we buy them in sets of 4, and you can buy them anywhere from $200 to $400 for a set of 4. But our sets of 4 are all the exact same weight. It's about consistency. Throw it fast with crazy spin? Not really. Like if you see, buggea has kind of a backspin on his, but no, if you throw it super fast, you're just not gonna have the time for it to come back and spin. No, it's just there is like a protective coating put on the lanes, just so that the balls don't hurt it too much. But they're mostly just waxed more than anything else. I saw that, Eddie. Great job. It would hit the pins differently. Well, I don't know if it would be any better necessarily, but you can definitely try it. It is hard to be consistent with a hook. I've seen kids do it, and generally we try to break them of it because it's inconsistent. Did I cough? No. My cough has been gone now for a couple weeks. So, pretty much since my trip. My trip at first was really bad for my cough and my congestion. But I took some Sudafed and it basically cured it. Each ball will have the same weight. When you buy your set of 4, it's going to be all the same weight. Like there's different weights you can get, but you're not going to have a spare ball basically. No, like I don't feel like I need a cough drop. I feel good. I feel great. Oh shit. We actually haven't had much pollen yet, luckily. It's been too cold for the pollen. It's been way too cold up here. Haven't had any issues with that. Yeah, no, that's a big difference when you get the 6 to 16. Most lane balls you're going to see are probably in the 2-4 range, like on the very, very light end. And then, oh, great ball right there, Chris Jones. And the people who have their own are going to be in the heavier side with the 2-6s and 2-7s. definitely been cold. Today was the nicest day that we've had in such a long time. It was in the 60s, and it was sun shining, and it was absolutely beautiful. But don't worry, tomorrow it's not going to get any higher than like 42 degrees. Wow. Great cut shot right there from John Starner. That was a pro level spare right there. There's Jones on a strike. Hits the pocket well. Leaves the 5-7. You don't need to get them drilled. That is very true. You just buy them and they're good to go. Well, they're technically live wood. The dead wood would be the ones in the gutter that you can't use. I think it really all depends on the way you want your ball to move on synthetic lanes and wooden lanes. I just like the way my my pro rubber balls work. I've used Max has a couple urethane ones, and they just don't do the same for me. It's in the low 40s, yeah, tomorrow. Today we had a gorgeous day. Tomorrow's gonna be cold. And raining. It's going to be raining tomorrow too. And then Monday, possibility of snow. I don't think so, Ty. I think it's mostly the way they're going to roll down the lanes is the biggest difference between the two. Yeah, snow, of course. Why wouldn't we get snow on Monday? Oh, there you go, Ryan. Great throw there. It's not going to be anything that's going to like condense, but I had snow on my windshield Thursday. Oh, the 80s sounds so nice. Oh yeah, same shoes as Tenpin. There's a few bowlers who bowl on their quote wrong foot. I don't know how they do it. I really don't. Why would you want snow this time of year? Absolutely not. We're not going to get that much snow. Look at that, Rick. Rick with all of the answers over here. I love it. Okay, 100 is too hot, especially around here. When we get 100, it is miserable because of all the humidity that we get up here. Very good. I like 85 is great. I have never been a great student, so I was always happy when I got my 85s. That's it's a big difference between those two words. A big difference between those two words. No moose here tonight. No moose sightings. Ya boy, what's happening? No JT sightings either tonight. The Red Sox need all sorts of help. Yeah, they're off somewhere else. No, if she had stayed watching my stream, she probably would have had a 90. But instead, she went out and studied instead. You got it backwards, Lee. You said there was a foul there? What was the foul?
Out of the way, buddy.
Okay. As long as you still have an A. What is 114? Is it a bowling alley? Bowling center? Zappi, great throw. Even the 7-pin though. Yes, it is a foul if you lob it past the line. Yeah, you can't do that. No. You got to keep it on the lanes. Yeah, it can skip lob. That is perfectly legal. That's where this pro team is from. Jeff Buggea up on the left. That backward spin that you guys were talking about before. Sean Baker, 3 pins to the right. Thought it was decent wood, but Buggea with a little mess up there. He's going to have to hit the head pin and hope for the best. Well, you're not throwing it as hard as humanly possible. You want to throw it as hard as you accurately can. Accuracy is still the most important thing. And then speed is number 2, though. It really does help a lot. I know 10-pin bowling, it's not the same thing. But in candlepin, it does really help. Yeah, because the pins are heavier than the ball, the way you get that kinetic energy is to put speed. You want the pins to bounce around, to bounce off the back, bounce off the side walls, and come back. And the way you do that is with speed on your ball. But you still have to hit the pins that you have to hit, you know? Great shot. Scored almost the same as 10-pin bowling. This is still bowling, but the only difference is that third throw. So first ball still a strike, 12 strikes, still 300. Spares are scored the exact same with 1 bonus ball at your next frame. Your third throw, though, that is total pinfall only. So if you knock them all down your third ball, it's just a 10 and that's it. Okay, 1-7. This is definitely bowling, Dennis, yes. Exactly, yes. It is a lot like that, Starner. Everybody has a different throw in candlepin. There's no way to tell someone exactly how to do it. This is a travel league, John. There's different. Every bowling alley hosts a team or 2, or 3 in some cases, and then they travel around. So tonight there just happens to be one team here at River Rock Lanes. No, King of the River stops on June 8th. June 8th, there's a tournament to determine the King of Kings. Anybody who has won or has a certain number of points based on how often you've shown up and how well you've done gets to enter the King of Kings. And at that point, you determine who's the best. Who's keeping score. Each team has somebody keeping score for their team. No. According to Mark Ricci, your average candlepin lasts about 15 years. They're very, very sturdy, very, very strong. Of course, yeah. I believe I'm in like 5th place right now for in the standings for King of Kings. Let me go look. I'm in 8th place and they take 16, so I am very secure in entering the King of Kings. Yeah, 15 years. According to Mark Ricci, he said 15. But they're very expensive. I think he said they're over $40 a piece. And each lane is going to need at least 20. So it gets expensive. Yeah, let's hope so, Cora. I was invited to a wedding, though, on the same day. So I'm hoping we can get that whole King of Kings thing wrapped up early, and then I can shoot over there quickly.
Johnny boy, run it down, baby.
Crazy money, absolutely.
What's that? Oh, just for the ice. That's it. That's all.
Top tier. I think going into it, I would be the odds-on
Every
favorite,
week,
Chris.
I go to take the trash out on Mondays, and I live, and it's just like Niagara Falls.
No, more than that. Because you, like I said, you need at least 20 per lane. So you're talking over 800.
Yeah, just wait.
What is the ball weight usually? Normally, I'm thinking your pal for the road.
Sometimes it just happens, man.
Between 2 pounds, 4 ounces, and 2 pounds, 7 ounces. But if you have your own,
Right.
usually they're going to be 2 6s or 2
It just happens
7s.
sometimes.
I know, like that's gonna be,
That shit
it's the
just
worst thing when
happens.
he sent me that invite.
You went, right? Yeah.
I was like, oh, June 8th. It's the only day this summer I have plans right now. But that's okay. That's okay. I'll still make sure I get
I'm
there.
blowing off here.
So to go on the King of the River, I think it's about $30 a week. And then there's a bunch of like side pools and different things you can enter. It ends up costing me $45 a week with all the side pools because I sign up for everything every time I go. Where do I sign up? You gotta come here to Riverwalk Lanes in Amesbury, Massachusetts.
Check a sticker.
No, but there'll be a guy in the back room who'll be taking all the bets. Don't worry about that. There's always a guy. I don't think DraftKings even knows about candlepin bowling. Four qualifying strings, and then playoffs after that. Max with 2 X's, yes, is my son. Why do balls cost more? I don't know. Because you can personalize them, you can get all sorts of stuff. Candlepins, they just are all the exact same. So it's easier to make, you know, a million candlepins than a bunch of different balls. The pins weigh 2 pounds, 8 ounces, so 2.5 pounds. The balls have to weigh less than the pins. Wow, great try. He was on vacation with me for a while, so that's probably why he hasn't been up there. My favorite movie that shows bowling. I mean, it's got to be Kingpin, I think. I think Kingpin is probably my favorite. It's hilarious. It's awesome. Yeah, that's one thing Max likes to do on his days off. He'll just go around different bowling alleys by himself and just bowl. Yeah, there's a bunch of old pins here at Riverwalk Lanes. He's got a whole bunch of like old 10-pin ones, old 9-pin. He's got the old wooden pins. He's got some Boston pins. He's got all sorts of stuff. Big Lebowski's fantastic also.
I have no idea when
Bill Murray makes that movie. It's so good. How many more games? 1.5.
Come on, baby, what a ball!
1.5 more games. In this area, inside, this is the normal style of bowling.
Yeah, buddy, it's there. I like it.
10 pin is the weird one around here. So normally if you just say in New England you're going bowling, you mean candlepin. If you want to go 10 pin bowling, you would say you're
Or
going
you
big
can
ball
play the
bowling.
pin. You can play the pin off the wall. That's a hotter shot. Okay.
I mean, you might not like it, Isaac, but this is the body of a pro athlete right here, okay? Yeah. Scott with 6 chili peppers, thank you. That is a great line, by the way. There's never been a 300 ever thrown here, Brian. Candlepin bowling has never seen 300. JJ Tourigny off the headband. Corey, I had your buddy Nick watching over on my YouTube channel for a while. What a try right there. Wow. I can't believe that pin didn't fall down. Pin went right in front of it, almost hit us. It is definitely harder to score than 10 pin, yes. Your average pro bowler is only going to average about a 115 or 120, and your average good league bowler is around 100. So very, very different scoring wise than 10 pin. I might get a 200 if I did candlepin Amish style.
Some of them are. You can get them from them. But no, Fenway Frank is a walking hot dog. We're in the front. The Red Sox. Fenway Frank.
See, Lee, it's not funny when someone else says it, okay? It's not funny when someone else says it.
So I thought they had t-shirts of Fenway Frank. I'm never going to put it on my shirt, but I got to get it. The shirt's not like I don't pin it. I got to go in. It's like the story is that I can see. But it's the best $15 that I've spent in my life.
That's some good averages right there.
Official ones, we go like a god.
How heavy is the ball? It can be anywhere from 2 pounds 4 ounces to 2 pounds 7 ounces. It's 2 pounds 7 ounces the most that they can weigh.
And then I got 3 because I'm a boomer. Get there! Whoosh! Oh, buddy.
Always got to have somebody like that, Isaac. It really does help, though. And then when you bowl way above your average, it's good. Sean Baker. Oh, right place to put that one. 3 throws per frame, yep. First ball is still a strike, just like in 10 pin. Second ball is still a spare, just like in 10 pin. Your third throw is the only difference scoring-wise, and that is total pinfall only. It is quiet in here, yeah. They're the only 2 people bowling are the ones that are up there on the lanes right now. Yeah, when it's a quiet night, you'll hear a lot of echo. This place sounds great. It's got good acoustics. then when it gets too quiet, I don't like to talk too much because I know they can hear me up there. Strike for Mark Ricci. Great ball. Yeah, it's too quiet for me. John Winchell off to the left a little bit. Literally just had someone say you could hear a pin drop on both streams at the exact same time. The exact same time they both popped up. Rick and Cora are on the same wavelength right there. No, it is interchangeable. There's no top or bottom to a candlepin. Which makes the machine so much easier to work. Yep, this is a league. This is the Friday Night Pro Candlepin League. It's a travel league where you travel around to different bowling alleys and your team goes up against their teams. Yeah, we got some open bowlers, so that's always good. That'll make the noise better. Ricci, nice shot, kid. Nice shot. John Winchell dropping the ball a little bit right there by the look of it. No, you cannot ask for a re-rack in candlepin. That is not a thing. The pins would have to really be messed up for you to re-rack it, or a pin would have to fall down. Yes, generally you want to throw a hard, straight ball in candlepin. Is Ricci on my other team? Mark Ricci is not on any of my teams. No. There's some great Nova Scotian bowlers out there. But everyone knows the best one is from right here in Amesbury, Massachusetts. Only person to ever throw a 300. Right here. Yeah, just look at my pinned video. This is definitely bowling, Kevin. It might not be the bowling you're used to, but it is definitely bowling. Yeah, yep, it's on my pinned videos. Go watch it. Posted April 1st of last year. Yes, if a pin falls and gets knocked back up, it is considered down, and that does happen once in a great while. I don't know what you mean by strings hanging out of our pants. That just doesn't even sound like anything. I don't understand. Explain it. M with the heart, me, thank you. Exactly, yeah. Oh, the second quarter Worcester of the night. Second one. Okay, Kevin.
Come on over, cavalry. That wood sucks right now. Bring something to shoot at.
Chris Jones off to the left that time. You gotta be really high on it or down by the center. Make up your mind. I mean, it's called candlepin, not candlestick, but okay. Oh, did I miss one earlier too, Rick? Okay. We got 3 games tonight. And we are in the middle of game 2 right now. So we got 1 more to go. Rachel! What is going on, Rachel? Always good to see you. Yep, 3 games. When you have 5 bowlers on a team, generally it's 3 games. It would just be such a long night if we had to be here for 5 games. Yeah, we are in the 7th and 8th frame. Yeah, I have nothing wrong with 10-pin bowling. I don't understand why 10-pin bowlers have an issue with candlepin. It's fun.
All right, perfect for your shot. You get right by it anyways. No worries.
Ooh, I was doing some DoorDash too, huh? My brother was going to start doing that, but then he ended up getting a pizza delivery job, so he's out doing that now. I picked 4, so we only need 1 more. I mean, basically, as long as you're throwing a ball and trying to knock down some pins, it's bowling in some way. Yeah, it helps. You can make some good money doing that stuff. KD with the heart me, thank you. Heart me's are the most important thing you can send, especially if you can only get a penny or 2. I always appreciate the heart me's. In fact, they're pushing it a lot right now also. There's like a live thing that they have going where if you got to go live for a certain amount of minutes and you got to get a certain number of people on your team. So heart me's are awesome. Always appreciate them. No, there's nothing in Texas. I'm sorry. Nice. Zappi on the right. JJ Tourigny up on the left. Alan with the heart me. I don't know if I said that already. I might have, but either way, I still appreciate it. Those heart me's are important. People on the team are important. And you become part of the team by sending a heart me. So. Oh, I thought I was going to get that quarter Worcester right there from you, Rick. 19,000 likes over here on TikTok. Love seeing that.
Before you throw the ball, hit Kurt, which one are you going for?
JJ hitting the curtain, just like Mark Ricci said.
I had faith.
He was playing this thing. At least we knew that. At least we could tell.
Zappi crushing the 10-pin. I mean, we've already learned though that Flintstones in the future. Flintstones is set in the future though. I mean, they met the Jetsons. They're in the same time frame as the Jetsons. Carlos with a membership. Jeff L was gifted the membership too. Thank you, Carlos. Very much appreciated. Love seeing that. Best way on YouTube to support me right there. Becoming a member of the team. Awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Carlos. Ashley, welcome from Texas.
Yeah, before you hit the curb, before you hit this. God, we have to do it. I'm sorry, but I like it. The whole thing just sucked. Like, it should have been a better break than that. The first ball was catchable.
What a guy, Carlos. You're the best. YouTube is under my name also, yeah. So if you want to watch me on YouTube, just look me up, Tony Levesque. There are 2 Tony Levesques on YouTube. I am not Tony Longtoes Levesque. I am I'm just regular Tony Levesque. Look at that, another one too. So I stream on both YouTube and TikTok, usually. Let's go, I loved it. Third time too. Carlos is the man. Yeah, I am the magic man on TikTok. Just the regular Tony Levesque though on YouTube. Both are doing well though tonight. Tonight, YouTube has certainly done, had more viewers. So. Generally, you don't want to hook the ball again. Generally, you want to throw a hard, straight ball. There's no benefit to hooking.
Well, this is not
I showed a close-up of the ball earlier. I suppose I could do it again, though, if you guys really want to see a ball again. The pin, I really can't. But I can go grab a ball. It's going to be a lane ball, so it's not going to be the best looking ball in the entire world. But I'll wait till they both seem to be waiting. So here's what a candlepin ball looks like. It fits right in the palm of your hand, just like that. You can see on YouTube also, that's what they look like. This is one of the lane balls. So hand fits just like that. But the pins are all the way down there. I'm not going to grab one of those. But the pins are a lot bigger than you might think. Wow. What a shot from buggea, huh? Huh? Yes. Candlepin bowling is very challenging. Yeah, they generally do, just because the ball has more time to hook. Because a pin came out too far. There's actually a line down there that you can't see from here, and a pin cannot be too far forward of that line. If it is, it's any illegal pin, like it's a downed pin. It has to be removed because if you hit it with a ball, it would become a foul ball at that point. No oil on the lanes. So he had run down there, grabbed the pin, and in between boxes, in between frames, he just throw it down there again. Yeah, but it's a lot heavier than a ski ball. A ski ball is made of wood, so this is a lot heavier than that. And yes. Yeah, candlepin pins are actually taller than 10 pins. That's how tall they are. They're very tall. Tall and skinny. Hi, John Winchell. Beautiful ball. Leaving the 5-pin though. Ricci, also a beautiful ball, leaving the diamond to the right-hand side. Winchell looking at pin over. I think he's going to go right after it, but might use some wood. Just goes right after it. Yes, yeah, you don't want to break the lane. That is always the key, Rick. We have no 5-pin bowling at all in the United States, as far as I know, unless it's like out in like the Michigan area. I don't think we have any 5-pin. If it's over there, I don't know, you know, I don't know much about the stuff that happens over there. I love it, John. It is addicting, isn't it? Like candlepin bowling, for some reason, just draws people in. And I'm lucky that I found this little niche in order to be streaming it. I want to try 5-pin one day. It's on my list of things to do for sure. Well, if you ever want to see me bowl, John, you can watch on Tuesday nights. I bowl every Tuesday. And I've watched the Pro Bowlers on Fridays. Do it, Ryan. Let's go. John Winchell off to the left. Off to the right, I mean. Jones, same way, but leaving that 4 horsemen to the left. Mostly to make sure they don't have anything on their shoe. Because we slide so much, if you go to do a real slide and you have like some water on the bottom of your shoe, you really get hurt. Like you really hurt your knee, and a lot of people just probably have done it one time and never want to do that again. Or they forget their shoe cover, because we use shoe covers when we're back here. I don't know enough about 5-pin. And I definitely don't know enough about Canadian bowling. I love that, Alan. Where do you bowl, Alan? Out of? Nobody in candlepin has a 160 average. If you have a 135 average, you would be the best in the game. Pro bowlers generally are between 115 and 120. With a few that are above, few that are below, but generally in that 115 to 120 range is the pro level shots. I'm a 105 average. Mohegan bowl, okay. John Starner, shot. Open bowlers are very excited right now. Love to hear the excitement from them. Webster. Way to go, 115 average. Thank you. They are having way more fun than the guys that I'm recording. I think I'm recording the wrong people. What do you guys think? No, I think it's autocorrect must be a little off. I think Lee's right. Whoa, what a shot from Ryan Southall. Well, there is a lemonade stand behind me that sells very, very cheap lemonade. And sometimes people have a little too much, you know? And then they come over here and have some fun throwing some balls. That's all it is. Do you throw with either hand? Yes, you can even go back and forth. Nobody cares what arm you throw the ball with. But it generally is hard to go back and forth. Usually you're only good with one arm. Like Josh Daly is a right-handed bowler, but he's a right-handed person, but he's a left-handed bowler. That's not good. Never like it when a machine does that. They are. They're having a great time. They are having a fantastic time. I'm pretty sure they have been next door at the lemonade stand, so I would assume not high schoolers. College, probably. Yeah, exactly. They just want to have some fun. Yes. The lemonade is flowing tonight. You can get a whole bucket of lemonade over there for like $9 or $10. Very possible. I don't know, Rick. I'm not one to judge, so. Definitely not the Red Sox. Yeah, they are. They are. I guess that's true then. I could bowl with either arm. I highly recommend, if anyone ever wants cheap lemonade, the Lafayette Club is the place to go. It is a French club, so it's a private club. But if you are coming in through the Riverwalk, you can go in if you're going to be here bowling. This is not necessarily a Canadian thing. They do have this in Canada, but this is Riverwalk Lanes in Amesbury, Massachusetts. JJ Tourigny, half Worcester right there. Sean Baker on the left. No. Although you should get a membership there if you are there. Membership is only, I believe, $35, and it's a good deal. The pin's not in the back. This should be an easy shot. What's going on, Nick? Good to see you, buddy. That's the way to hit it. Yes, Worcester, Mass is where Candlepin started. That is correct. Yeah, it is. My only big issue with the club is you can still smoke inside. And I am not a big fan of that. I think it's more popular than it was like 10 years ago. but it's still not popular. You know, it's still, candlepin is still on the decline. But I think it's more popular than it was 10 years ago. Nice strike there from Sean Baker. There it is. Beautiful shot from the Very, very excited. I mean, it's always a party at River Rock Lanes. Good 7 fill right there. Sean Baker going for the double, crushes the head pin. And with 42 chilies, let's go. We're now at 48 out of 914. The boys are not making any noise compared to the girls tonight. Girls just want to have some fun. Ricci crushing the head pin straight through. John Winchell off to the side, but getting a much better lead. Amen, Lee. John Winchell, great spare shot right there. Sarah with the heart knee. Oh, strike from Mark Ricci. Let's go. Thank you, Sarah. Heart knees are very, very important, so I appreciate it. Oh, good ball from Winchell. No reason that didn't go. Winchell. What a shot. That would be nice, but that is not quite the case so far for him.
May want to change the camera angle.
Right, I know. That's what I was saying.
You want to promote the game.
They're having a lot more fun.
Going, Johnny. That is the end of game 2. We got one more game to go. I'll show you guys all the scores in just a second. After they do them all up. They're going to go move all their balls over first. Yeah, so because of this is an old bowling alley, so the ball returns are on the outside of the lanes rather than the inside. So you have to actually move all your balls from one lane to the other. Hi, Lee. Always good seeing you.
Oh boy. Hi, Sandy with the heart me. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's getting a little rowdy, yeah. Yeah. Trying to listen in, but it's kind of crazy over there. Absolutely. Absolutely turn the cameras.
Hey, grab this, come on.
That is 100% what happened, Isaac.
Thank you.
Don't expect us to pay if we didn't pay.
Bye.
Thank you.
Chris Jones with a nice try.
Yeah, excellent.
35 cents a string is great.
Yeah, excellent.
71 was a long time ago, unfortunately.
Have fun.
Oh, that pin's going to be too far out.
Because I started telling myself I'm a girl and now I'm a feminine and my wife must control me. But yeah, exactly. No. Go ahead, review bomb the place before you go. Get out of here. Leave.
Yes. And then arguing with Mark.
No, it's probably in the bar, buddy. It's probably in the bar.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mark is the owner here, yes. Mark owns Riverwalk Lanes here. It was too far out. There's actually a line down there that you can't see, but if a pin is past the line, they can't be there. So basically it's to protect the masking unit and stuff like that. So if a pin were to hit it, it would bounce up. Jeff, do you mind if I see that? Thank you. I'll show you guys. Yeah, too quiet. Here we go. Here's the scores from last game. Notable scores: Winchell with a 133, Chris Jones 117, Sean Baker 116. For Riverwalk, Jeff Buggea 136, Mark Ricci 137. There we go. It wasn't necessarily underage, but definitely college age for sure, right around that 21 mark. There's all the scores right there on YouTube. Riverwalk ends up winning that one, 595 to 558. So if we look at that, it's about 40 pins. Looks like Riverwalk is now up in totals. Yeah, no oil on the lanes in Candlepin. Here you go, Jeff. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah,
much better scores this game than game one. Game one was very rough. Yeah. Candlepin doesn't use oil. It's definitely a 10-pin thing.
Let's go back.
John Zappi on the right, JJ Tourigny on the left.
Straight, Tony. I apologize.
It's okay.
Straight.
When's the next live stream? The next planned one is for next Tuesday. You never know what's going to happen, but the next planned one is for Tuesday. Actually, no. Sunday night, maybe. We'll have to see about Sunday night. We're facing actually Ryan Southall's team on Sunday night. So people might want to see a Tony versus Ryan Southall match. Sunday. Yeah. Put $1 on it, Ryan? It's a little rich for my blood. I don't know. All right, we'll do a 5 spot. We can do that. Let's do it. All right. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, Terry. I could come down here and cover King of the River. I don't think I'm going to enter it again this week. But I could come down and at least record it. That's a possibility also. Hey, it's my brother Jeff. Jeff, you are now a member too. Like one of the people who actually spend money every month. You were gifted a membership. So we'll see. I don't know. Candy with the heartbeat, thank you. Yeah. I thanked Carlos immensely. I try to do my best. I do have 2 different streams going, so sometimes I get locked in on one stream, and I kind of miss some questions and stuff, but I do the best I can. So Jeff, how is the new job? How's that going for you?
Come on, look up.
Sean Baker on the right, Jeff Buggea on the left. Beautiful ball from Sean Baker. Come on. How does that not go? That's always the case, though. I enjoy doing this kind of commentary, especially where it's commentary where I'm just like, talking to you guys and hanging out. Like, I like doing this. And then just talking about bowling as it's happening. Oh, there you go. Beautiful ball from the Gia right there. Yeah, I would think you would be a very busy person, Rick, at that point. Sean Baker just off the head pin. Sandy, how are you, Sandy? Jeff Buggea, beautiful ball. Ooh, gross. Beautiful day today too, Sandy. We had some nice 60-degree sunny weather. No oil on the lanes user, nope. I went and did a nice 4-mile walk around town, so it was good. Yeah, that's what I figured, Jeff, especially on like a Friday night. I figured you were going to be really busy all night tonight. Sean Baker going right at the pin. These lanes are 80 years old, 80 plus years old. So over the course of 80 years, yes, they are going to get some wear and tear on them. That's an early close, especially on like a Friday night. Winchell off the headpin. A little off to the right. Oh, there you go. Strike for Mark Ricci. Mark Ricci's thrown a lot of strikes tonight.
Yeah. This guy's been on me. And I tell him,
Yeah, I'm 43 and I have all. I don't remember how old I was for a second. I'm 43 and have all sorts of wear and tear. So let's see. I remember one. I remember 4. Which is a great night. Winchell on the headpin, but a little too full on the headpin that time. Way off the headpin there, hitting the 3-pin. Winchell taking out the 10-pin hard. Sort of a quarter Worcester, but not. Sort of, but not, Rick. Jeff, people were very worried about you at the beginning of the stream. The Ukrainian was definitely asking about you, and a couple other people were asking. They're moving all their balls over right now. 99 or 97. Just have a 10-pin lead right now for Hingham. Nah, we can't take the half.
Of course they have, because there's people in there watching them, right? They came out here acting like they own the place. I asked them to be a little less obnoxious, and they started. They've already been thrown out of here. I don't want to see them again. Just before they come up to you and say, "Oh, that mean guy."
John Starner. On the headpin.
Yeah.
Chris Jones. Beautiful ball there. Somehow leaves the diamond and the 10.
I have no problem with that. I have no problem. No. I have no problem with that. I just needed to talk to Bill about that because I thought Bill was coming out here to talk to me about it. I'm not. So, it's not a big deal. No, because they had been.
Wow, beautiful shot.
They heard the guy, and I see this other.
That is not a shot you normally see. And to be able to make that, great ball. Great throw. What's going on, Josiane? How are you? Absolutely.
And I just have no patience for that. And then they did. So you don't get a grace period. You just get what's coming. And that's what happened. Because apparently one of the girls, it was the first time ever in a bowling alley before. I didn't know she was
John Starner. On the headpin, leaving a big split, some wood to work with. Not a great leave. Oh, that's a great leave. I like that.
Which one? Left or right? Yeah, it is. But it's too far over, it's cracked. If you try going to 17, it'd be like between the stripe and the bottom of the left end of the cap if you're gonna try it. You gotta go like 2/3 of a pin.
Starner asking Mark Ricci how to make that shot. How many lanes here? Only 8 lanes here at Riverwalk Lanes. It's a very, very small house. Chris Jones. Nice shot. There you go. Nice 10 there. And John Starner, that's the way you want to do it. When you get a rough lead like that, you just take your medicine and get your 10. Nothing you can do about that when you hit the headpin. Ryan South. Way to the right.
bad.
Not bad. Lots of wood up there, which is nice. I think it's a make shot. Go right at it. Shouldn't have too much of a problem. There it is. That was a lot of wood to work with, so that was nice.
Let's go about that.
And Marie sending a goat. Thank you. That is a tough leave right there. That's not what she said. Yeah, River Oak Lane's a very small house. Likes the vintage feel. So you don't see any electronic scoring. You got old wooden lanes. Gonna go return that bowling ball now. Well, if you follow me, 24 Green Beans, you'll be seeing a lot of candlepin. I stream multiple times a week and make a ton of videos about it, so Jeff definitely has a fan club. Hanging with Blended, this is called candlepin bowling, and it is the best kind of bowling there is. Perfect. I love seeing that. Thank you. Yeah. I definitely found my niche, and it is candlepin bowling. So, do I need another mod? I mean, I will be needing another one soon. If Jeff is, uh-oh, microphone. Yeah, give me 1 second. There we go. Everything back in order. Oh, tough. There we go. Yep. Yeah, that time I had somebody invite me to co-host, so they basically wanted to join the live, so I had to say no, and I think I kind of hit it a little bit. The Jeff's explanation. Chris, I love that. Yeah, Jeff's going through all this stuff, but it's basically 10-pin, the same scoring and everything. There's a few differences. No oil on the lanes. We leave the fallen pins up there to make our spares and our 10s. Obviously small balls, small pins, and we get 3 throws. Why would I program a crawl when I have Jeff? Yes, the pins are still being made by Garland. You can buy the pins. Anyone can go buy a pin if they want. It's the machines that aren't being made right now. I already have a nickname. I can't get a new nickname, Sean. I'm already called the Magic Man, so I'm just kind of sticking with that. It's a good nickname to have, Tony the Magic Man.
That is true. With Jeff being busy with a new job, I might have to get a call. Sean Baker on the head bin, hard on the head bin, punching straight through. Did you send me a copy of that, Jeff? Like recently, or did I just forget that you sent it to me? Maybe you did. Maybe that was a few weeks ago. Yeah, yeah. $3K, I don't really know what that means, got a blast. I don't know what that means. Well, I'm hoping to retire off my King of Kings winnings, you know?
No, Bill and I just watched to make sure that those girls left the bar. They just got thrown out of the box.
Oh. Girls were thrown out of the bar as well as the bowling alley. Apparently they might have had a little too much to drink tonight. It does happen to people. Ricci, great ball right there. Wow. Incredible strike right there. Hammer time. You guys have been watching too much Paul Grant with your wows.
Hey, always come on. Lay it in there again now.
Jeff's the little mint on the pillow, okay? Hi, Mark Ricci. Half Worcester. You're not home and doing that already, Isaac? It's late into the evening at this point. Most people would say comments, but I like my Cobras. The de facto best one would be the comments. There you go, good out for him. At least it's an 8. Yeah, Paramount makes the bowling balls, but there was. John Winchell's a great bowler, and it was on his strike too, which is nice. He's at a 53 from 4 right now. Top bowler out of anybody so far for this game. They used to have a ball polishing machine. I don't know what happened to it. He must have taken it out recently because it was here for years. I know they have one at Academy still.
Nobody's going to say everything against you. Nobody's going to. And that's what nobody's going to.
It's terrible, Rick. That is a terrible joke. Jeff is my little brother. Very little compared to me. He is at least half my size. It takes a lot of skill to put that ball 60 feet away where you want to put it. That's the key. Like, that's what makes this game so hard. To roll that ball 60 feet and hit like a 1/4 inch spot, it's so difficult to do. Yeah. I have 2 younger brothers that are much, much smaller than me. And then I have one that is bigger than me. But I'm still the strongest out of all 4 of us. Starner. Great throw. That pin was hit, but it doesn't want to fall. Ugh. Yes, you still have to know where that place is. Yep. And I mean, even when you get really good, you still can think it's supposed to go in one way and then it doesn't, just because physics are weird at candlepin. Yeah, great job losing that weight, Alan. Losing 190 pounds is not easy, so great job. Who's the guy in the right lane right now? That is Chris McDonough. Jeff, we could always talk about the time when you asked me to put you in a headlock. because you learned the secret ninja way to beat me. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, Alan. And then once you really stop the exercising that you do in high school and your metabolism slowed down a little bit, yeah, that all makes a lot of sense. Yeah, Alan Perot on my TikTok is telling me how he lost 190 pounds recently. YouTube says congratulations also, Alan. Yeah, my brother cannot lose 190 pounds. Nope. Physically impossible. Yeah, he says thank you. No, I think my brother weighs about 140 pounds. Maybe 130. John Zappi on the head pin. Just off the head pin. I thought that was going to go. JJ. Ball skipped a little bit. Still hit the head pin. Four horsemen. Wow.
Inside or out. Inside or out. Just plunk the 3 pin somewhere.
Oh, no luck. That's what you were just talking about, where you put the ball right where you want it to and it still doesn't go. Don't forget to like the stream if you're on YouTube, by the way. 65 likes, 200 people watching. Just double tap that screen one time. That's all I'm asking. TikTok, you guys can like it nonstop. We got 25,000 likes over on TikTok. Zappi, perfect throw. Man. Mark Ricci did something to the pins tonight to make him not want to fall. Always blame the owner. Always. Yep. Super glued him. I think so. I think he did something. Just for you. And then he also donated the $3.07. He sent him in some other foreign currency. 1,000 CLPs, whatever that is. Did that 3 times, ended up being $3. Missing the head pin, but getting a crazy action off it.
Get out of the way.
I never said anything about it being Spanish. I just said it was CLP.
Smash it. Fork it.
Right in the middle. Oh, chilly. Okay. No. Somebody who donated some money was from Chile.
Oh. I was about to say, I'm hungry.
All right, they're still falling for him. Sean Baker on the head pin. Beautiful spare right there. What state is the ally in? Oh, alley. This is Riverwalk Lanes in Amesbury, Massachusetts. Yeah. Travis, you're way behind. If you're muting, got a blast now.
Come on, Johnny, keep going.
That was a long time ago, wasn't it? Okay. Nice. What were you making for dinner? No, these guys are probably right around that 120 mark, 115 to 120. The two that are up there right now are the anchor bowlers. So they're two of the best bowlers on their teams. Very few bowlers are in the 130 plus range. Yeah, it is still the local professionals. It's basically Eastern Massachusetts. It's a travel league, but you basically have, the best bowlers from each house. Ooh, yum, yum. I did not have dinner, Travis. Not tonight. Hello, some hanging lights. I went out to lunch with my dad. When I say lunch, he did not eat, so I did not eat. And then we had, we just drank during lunch. So we left there, and then I went on my walk, which was probably a terrible time to do that. And I had 2 tuna wraps when I got home. At that point, it was already like 4 o'clock, so maybe that was my dinner. Oh. Yeah, I've been kind of watching my calories recently, so we'll see how it works out. But I was very hungry on my walk, and then once I got home, the 2 wraps were good. Yeah, that is basically what the way it was supposed to be, Rick. And then they kind of just changed it up a little bit so they could just got the best players they could for each team. There is nothing in the Midwest. I'm sorry. Candlepin bowling is very, very regional. So you're only going to find it in northern New England. Yeah, not even southern New England. Only northern New England in Atlantic Canada. Yeah, we're doing the same thing, Al, but I had to get the tortilla. Warmed up the tortilla. Put a little salad stuff on the inside. Yeah, I'm sorry, Django. Oof. I was kind of worried about that with my tortillas. We've had them for a couple weeks now, so I had to double check that they were all good. No, Omaha does not have a place. No. It hasn't officially closed down yet, but it is closing soon. Yeah, we do get 3 instead of 2. First ball is still a strike, second ball is still a spare, just like you already know. The third throw is total pinfall only, so if you... Wow, they're already done. Nice. The third ball is total pinfall only, so if you knock the ball down, it's just a 10. It all depends on the league, generally between 10 and 11. That's another time when that wood is just a roadblock in the way. Yeah, it's like I said before, it's a very regional form of bowling. So if you've never been to northern New England, you might not have ever tried this before. Yeah, Candlepin began back in the 1880s. And modern 10-pin didn't come around to the 1890s, so. Candlepin bowling is the most fun you can have in a bowling alley, with your clothes on. Nice shot. Bradford, you're going to have to come back sometime and give it a try again. I hear that all the time, that people moved away and then they realized how much they missed it. What happens in the alleys stays in the alleys, Bradford, okay? Southall crushes the headpin. Yeah, if you're ever in Maine, New Hampshire, or Maine, New Hampshire, or Massachusetts, you got to give it a try sometime. Yep, the pins weigh more than the balls. The balls can only go up to 2 pounds 7 ounces, and the pins are 2 pounds 8 ounces. The streaming companies, TikTok and YouTube, do not appreciate music in the background. So no, post. That's why there's no music right now. If there's music in the background, then it just gets canceled. So I literally can't with the music. It was very loud earlier, Wasi. You missed all that action. Too loud earlier. I think people would go for it, Isaac. I think so. Imagine how hard that would be, though.
That's there too. That's absolutely.
Same exact length as a 10-pin lane, 60 feet long, 4 feet wide. What a shot! Incredible! That's the way to do it. JJ looks embarrassed by that throw. He looked embarrassed by that throw for some reason. JJ tourigny all over the head pin, but just punches straight through. A little too full. Candlepin and 10-pin have more in common than they have differences. JJ with the gutter ball. Don't see those too often. Not in the pro league, at least. He was trying to go low on it, though. Oh, as he was looking at me too, Travis. As we made eye contact, I was saying that out loud. I love it, Joe. I love it. You're welcome, but yeah, thanks for watching. Like, I wouldn't keep doing this if you guys didn't keep showing up. So, I'll always appreciating you guys. I have the best fans on all of YouTube, so it's good to have you. Microphone might do something weird in a second, so if it does, let me know. Jeff Buggea crushes it. Sean Baker making his shots. Love seeing that. Hey, what's going on, Andrew? Good to see you, buddy. Just don't listen to what I have to say to them after I shut you guys off, okay? Really? I didn't know that anything in Michigan had any candlepin lanes. That's pretty good. Beautiful shot from Baker. Love seeing that. Buggea, perfect spare shot. Yeah, it was a beautiful one, wasn't it, Steph? Yeah, I did not know of any. Is it still there, do you know? Most candlepin men are going to throw between 30 and 35 miles an hour. Some will throw it a little softer, some will throw it a little harder, but 30 to 35 is the average, I would say. On a practice lane, somebody was saying there were 2 lanes somewhere back when he was in high school a long time ago. Probably not still there. Yeah, that was 20 years ago. What is this called? This is candlepin bowling, Benny, and it is the best kind of bowling there is. $30 to $35, Jeff.
I thought you were going that way. Okay,
Held in with the level up sparks. Nice little cake right there. Mark Ricci.
get in there.
Off to the left. Half Worcester. No, usually it's the younger kids whose arms don't hurt yet. You can have your cake that way, but you can't eat it too. Yeah, this is not a strike game. This is definitely more of a spare game. The real skill in candlepin comes in your spares and your tens. So. Yeah, you're going to see strikes once in a while, but for the most part, expect spares and tens. Right now in this game. So Hingham is way up in this game. Richard from Duck Bin Country. Welcome, welcome, buddy. So Riverwalk is going to need a big comeback right now. Strike from starner to start it up would be a great start. 70-something pins. Chris Jones off to the left. Competitively, I would say I started around 2019. As far as just being in a league, started in a league probably around like 23 or 24 years old, so about 20 years league bowling. But I didn't really do anything competitively until 2019. Good spare from Starner. There we go.
When I see the wood so close to the pin right there, just throw it.
At the end of the night, Chili Willy, and in a highly competitive league, it can be tough to smile unless you're bowling really, really well. And then you don't want to like be too smiley in front of the other guys who aren't necessarily bowling as well. Bruce Jones, even just the 5-pin. Starter. Beautiful ball again. Nice 8 fill on the spare.
No bowling started 3 hours ago. Number 2, buddy.
That's the way to hit it. There goes. Starner making it. Two spares to finish it out for these guys. Starner with a 99 plus a ball. Chris Jones with a 100 plus a ball. So close matchup between these two. Chris with a 104 to finish. And Starner. Much better ball. 106. Starner getting the upper hand over his guy. Yes, this is the 9th and 10th frames. So this is it. Riverwalk Lanes still needs a lot of marks to catch up. I mean, first of all, you have to find lanes and machines, and that's gonna be hard to do. Apparently, there's some on Facebook Marketplace right now if you wanted to, in this area, but it's hard to find the machines. So I would assume it would be a little more expensive, but also the machine is a lot easier than a 10-pin machine. So there's less moving parts and stuff. So realistically, no, I don't know Django. But right, grilled cheese. Well, give it a try sometime. Then let me know what you think. But I know you're too big and strong to ever try this. I get it. I would be embarrassed to talk like that in public, but hey, that's you. Really? Yeah. It's because someone did something again. There we go. Yeah, I muted that guy because I'm not in the mood to deal with that. I think it's anytime I touch the screen, the microphone shuts off. No, not you. You're fine. It was that grilled cheese guy that I had to mute. How does scoring work? Pretty much the same as 10-pin. First ball is still a strike. 12 strikes is still 300. Spares are still the same exact way. The third throw is the only difference, and it's total pinfall only. So it would be, if you knock the ball down your third throw, it's just a 10, and that's it. Zappi on the head pin. Oh, leaping a 7-pin. It is. Candlepin bowling is the most amount of fun. It is the best form of bowling there is. Tourigny missing. Yeah, Robert. Candlepin bowling is a very regional form of bowling. So if you've never been in northern New England, you might not have ever seen this before. But in this area, this is the #1 form of bowling. Yes, this is Massachusetts. Riverwalk Lanes is in Amesbury, Massachusetts. Yeah, there's plenty of lefties. We had one just a couple bowlers ago. Yeah. I would love to see it, Django. I really would. Everybody who watches this wants to go candlepin bowling at some point, and it is the best kind of bowling there is. It's great for older people. It's great for kids. There's no downfalls for this. A good average is 100. If you can average 100 in most leagues, you're going to be one of the best bowlers in your league. If you can average a 115 to a 120, you could be bowl with these guys, the pro bowlers. If you can average a 135, you'll be the best in the game. Sean Baker, great throw. I think it was definitely on like a lot of television back in the 70s or 80s. Like a long time ago though. It's a lot of trial and error, learning the wood. That's why still, even to this day, if you're not sure on how to make a shot, always ask your teammates. Like, I've been bowling short for 20 plus years, but I gotta ask my teammates anytime there's a, you know, just try to get a group consensus. Where do I play this? It's a little over 120, I would think, or somewhere right around that 120 mark. It's on the higher end. Yeah, exactly. John Winchell off to the side on that one. Yeah, you can watch a lot of the old shows on YouTube. Jeffrey, this is called candlepin bowling, and it is the best kind of bowling there is. All over the head pin on that ball. Regular TV was playing those things? Really? That's crazy to me. Pretty much the same rules as 10 pin. There's a few differences. The differences are obviously the ball size and pin size. No oil on the lanes. We get to use the fallen pins to make our spares and our 10s. And we get 3 throws per frame instead of just the 2. Yep, still 10 frames. All that's still the same. You throw 12 strikes, it is still 3. Never happened in candlepin, by the way. A 300 has never once happened. The balls are 4.5 inches wide and can weigh up to 2 pounds 7 ounces. Unless a miracle happened, Hingham definitely wins that match. So, YouTube, I'm going to say goodbye to all of you. I will see you all maybe Sunday, but definitely Tuesday. Okay, so thank you everyone for following me, liking everything. And I will see you all at least Tuesday, maybe Sunday. We'll see. We'll see. Have a great night.